Hi scientists, I'm going to show you how to complete the Monday 928 particle movement work. You're going to start on the must do assignment, complete the warm up if you haven't in class, and then click on this link to open our particle simulator. The directions say to click on states, and then you're basically going to spend time playing around in this simulator. The directions say you can do all of these things: add heat or cool the particles off, change the types of atoms and molecules, click on solid, liquid, or gas, then adding heat or cooling off the particles. So let's see. So I can add heat here and kind of hold it and see what happens. Ooh, interesting. Or I can cool things down by clicking and dragging. So again, on this, I'm clicking and dragging the mouse. I can change the type of particles here. These are all different elements. So you can look at them and see differences. The temperature here, this is Kelvin. Scientists use this in like very intense research labs. I would recommend using Celsius because we'll use that more in our class. You can then change from solid to liquid to gas over here, and then continue to add heat or cool particles down. And you'll see that the temperature changes as you're doing that. So once you've played around, you're going to come back over here and post a discussion response below. What happens to particles when they are heated up or cooled down? Explain in at least 2 sentences. It says scroll down and hit reply. Use an optional sentence starter. Well, I'm just going to copy and paste these sentence starters because they're already there. I'll hit reply, press Control V, and then I'll finish these sentences. The goal is to have 2. When you are done, hit post reply. This is the must do. You can continue to the should do and aspire to do work, which today looks a little bit different than usual. From now on, you'll be able to see your work inside Canvas. I'm still going to ask you to share it with me. The way you do that is by clicking this link here. It'll always say the name of the assignment. And then you're just going to click share and type in my name or Miss Knott's name if she's your teacher. Okay, here are the directions. You can work on this assignment, I should say first, you can work on this assignment here or back in Canvas. I like it over here because it's a little bit bigger and easier to see. Your work will still show up here. The directions say create a model that shows how hot and cold particles move. Click and drag the particles to move them around. Click Insert, Shape, Arrow to put arrows into your model. Change the size or direction of arrows by clicking on them. So let's go, this is for slide 2, let's go to slide 2. When I click and then don't let go of the particle, I can move it around on the screen like this. And I could do the same for the cold particles. Right now they're just lined up because I pressed copy and paste a bunch of times. So you're going to move these particles around to show hot particles over here. How should they look? And then how do cold particles look over here? You can add arrows to your work by clicking Insert, Shape, Arrow, and choosing from any of these arrows. If you click and drag, you can make them here. You can press copy and paste to remake them. I'm going to make this one bigger maybe, or maybe I'll make this one smaller. And that is, once you do that, that will be the should do assignment. So these should all be mixed up in different places. For Aspire to do, you can add a text box and write a summary of what your model shows. You can click and add images that show hot or cold particles, or you could change the font or slide background color. Now, when it comes to turning this assignment in, you're going to go back to Canvas. Like I told you, you can see the changes here. Hopefully your model doesn't look like this. If it does, it means you're not done. Again, you can edit it here if you wanted to. Sometimes it's just easier when the screen is bigger. Either way, it'll show up in both places. When you're ready to turn in your assignment, all you need to do is click Submit.